white tablecloth, ordering a great steak. Chances are they came actually from the Kansas City Steak Company. The name of the restaurant doesn't say Kansas City Steak Company. It says something else, something respected, something you know. Let's go to that steakhouse. Let's go to that steakhouse. I heard they got a great steak. Well, they probably do. And it's probably coming from the Kansas City Steak Company. And when people go to that wonderful steakhouse and they look at the menu and they get the sticker shock from the filet, they look at the fat content of the ribeye, how do they get the flavor and how do they get the cost down? They choose the number one steak that people choose, which, Greg, is?
The sirloin
steak.
The
sirloin steak.
That's right.
And now what you've done, which is awesome. I love this story because it's brand new. We've had your sirloins on before, your most popular steaks. The way they're cut is completely different. These, when you cook them, when you serve them, it looks like a fillet.
Yeah, I mean, they're kind of a thicker cut. So sometimes
it's a thicker cut.
Yeah, I mean, you can cut steaks any way you want, but sometimes we'll cut them a little bit where the face is bigger and they're a little bit thinner.
Yeah.
Kind of like our 4-ounce sirloins or the sandwich steaks. These ones, we decided to cut them in just a little bit thicker like this. So
and if these were the fillets, by the way, for 10 or 20 of these, they would not be this price.
Yeah, they'd probably be double the price.
Dare I say. So here's how we're doing this. 10 is how you can order right now. 20, because they're actually packaged really nicely. They're packaged in groups of 2.
Yeah, they are.
So if you order 20 of these, you're going to save $25 by doing that. $25. It's from 5 easy payments of 16 and change, or 5 easy payments of 27 and change, and that goes away at the end of our day. End of our day, so long, easy payment plan, right here and right now. Come on in. One ship date, good to go. The time is now.
Right now. And I like the point that you started out when you brought up the fact that, we provide to restaurants, and we have for over 80 years, and here at QVC for over 20. The reason being that we've been at those restaurants for so long, and when we first came here to QVC, it was under the premise that we provide steaks to restaurants. They use us. They put their name. They put their reputation on our steaks.
You don't even need the yum yum face. Just take my word. This is a Kansas City steak.
It melts in your mouth.
Melts in your mouth.
You get a good chew, but rich flavor.
Rich flavor. My in-laws, hello, Jim and Connie. Love you guys.
Hey, guys.
What's your story? They never order anything else but the Kansas City steak. They live in Minnesota. There's a lot of good steaks you can get in Minnesota. You go to the grocery store. What's the difference from Kansas City that's been making you guys so fantastic since 1932?
Well, the one thing for sure is the consistency and the way, the way we do things. Remember, it's Western Kansas beef. It's corn-fed. It's aged. And it has since 1932. Okay,
What's the aging do?
The aging is like a fine wine. And I always like to say this. It's very complicated, but to make it really plain and simple, it's like we've all heard about aging a fine wine. And what it does, it really helps develop the flavor of the wine. Same idea. When you dry age a steak, it helps develop the enzymes in the steaks, and it gives it a real rich, distinct flavor. But the point is, you have to start off with a great steak. You can't age a bad steak and make it that much better.
Right.
It has to be a great steak to begin with, which ours is, that Western Kansas corn-fed beef, and then we do age it to bring it to that next level, and that's what you get. Every single box, 21 to 28 days.
How about, look at that.
And look at this. Perfect steak, nice and thick.
How about your George Foreman grill? How many minutes is that?
You're looking probably for something like this, which medium rare, if you're cooking on both sides like a George Foreman grill, probably 4 minutes. And you're done to a perfect restaurant quality steak every single time.
Here they are, by the way. So they're professionally packaged, so there's going to be no freezer, no tenderness loss, and you can keep these in your freezer for up to a year.
For a year, no flavor.
A year. So get the count of 20, stock up on them, take advantage of the Easy Pay that goes away at midnight, and always have them, which is just great. Oh, really? The Joneses are coming over? Oh, man, they're bringing a bottle of wine. Well, what are we going to do?
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute. We got those steaks.
Yeah, we have those.
Let's bring the steaks out. You bring these out, and you know they're going to be perfect.
They are. And you know what? I wanted to show this one right here if you can. This is probably a medium well steak, and I do that for a reason. Now, normally I like my steak medium rare, and I know Rick does, but I always like to point out, those of you that like your steaks medium well and even well done, no more shoe leather, no more bottom of your shoe.
Even if you like it well done.
Look at this. There's juices in there. There's flavor in there. Even at the well done temperature.
Great point.
Everything is in there. And you know why? Because it's that great quality, that beautifully marbled steak that you're probably not getting in your grocery store. Now you can have that juice. You can have all that flavor that you really want, but you can still have the temperature that you really want in your steak.
So when you said inviting the Joneses over, you meant Dan.
I meant Dan Wheeler
Friend
Jones.
of the Joneses, Dan Wheeler. Dan Wheeler, really rare, medium.
I'm a medium guy.
Melt well.
See, Sharon's like rare.
No, I'm medium.
Sharon likes grill
medium.
marks, and that's about
I'm
it.
just medium.
Pink, medium. I'm
ya?
with you.
Yeah, when I was a kid, my mom would just cook everything well done, and then I realized more flavor.
Yeah.
when the
yeah,
well,
the well
medium.
done. I'm sorry, I'm not there. I'm not going there. That was
melt
good. Right?
in your mouth.
But you know what? Whatever
Wait, one
floats your
for the
boat,
road.
go for it.
One
and that's
for the
fine.
road. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Done. See ya. Good. Careful.
You know who let him
Now
in
that's
here?
The second guy who's
You know,
done that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But great flavor, great reputation. You open up the box every single time, Rick, and you know you've had these for 20 years now.
Which brings me.
No, they never disappoint. You open up the same one every single time, and you're
I'm not
good to
sure where
go.
the box is. Look, I'm boxed. Right? It's a box. It's branded. It's wonderful. Send this to somebody that you love. Send them. It's a retired couple. Send them 10 Kansas City steak dinners.
Yep.
How about that?
Yeah, it's
What are
awesome.
you going to get them? They're going to love that for $139. You break them up into 5 easy payments. I mean, they each get 2. So you get to 20 count, save $25, and you've got, here, I didn't know what to get you, so we got you 10 steak
We got
dinners.
you-
They put a baked potato, a little asparagus, some mac and cheese. They're good. They're happy. Everybody's happy, right?
They are, but you know what? This isn't just for dinner, Rick, too. Of course, we
Great
have
point.
we have a steak and egg up there, too. But the sirloin works so well. If you like to marinate things or have your favorite marinade, you can marinate these. They take a marinade really, really well. Of course, you're going to get the steak and prime rib seasoning. You can sprinkle that on as you like. But great fajitas, soft tacos. You can actually cut this up and make stews out of it. But, you know, like if you want to keep it
sirloin
whole,
stir fry.
Oh, look at that sandwich right there. The steak sandwich.
Yeah, how about- yeah, how about
a nice
that?
focaccia roll, a little bit of peppers and some tomatoes, some whole hand-cut
The best
fries.
Philly cheesesteak you've ever had in your life, right?
Wrap your lips around that, and it's awesome. But you know, even if you're using one of these, you can butterfly it, make a stir fry out of it. So it will stretch a long way too, because it is a sirloin, and that's what you do with them.
Easy Pay goes away at the end of the day. Save $25. It's the filet cut on the sirloins. 5 easy payments to 16 and change or 27 and change. Got to give you the update on Corky's. Sorry about this. We started with 2,000. There's